is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Saturday morning, January 23rd, 2016. And good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning here at 8:10 on this January 23rd, 2016. Here are your news and I'm there. Top story here at 8:10 in the morning time. Here is up to 85 million people are identified for the worst winter storm that has hit much of the east coast of the United States. As a major nor'easter blankets east coast of possible historic snowfall as snow blankets Washington, D.C. and potentially record-breaking storm. More of that coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel morning, Saturday morning news. Here. Police arrest a suspect in a shooting that left 4 people dead in a small town in northern Saskatchewan, Canadian 40 said. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry met with Gulf Arab officials on Saturday to raise their concerns about war to the U.S. A juvenile bystander sustained minor injuries when a police officer fired on a man seen murdered together in the Las Vegas Strip in an incident that forced a closure of the busy tourist quarter for the summer house, a 40 said on Saturday. Jerusalem, a 13-year-old Palestinian girl was fatally shot by an Israeli security guard at the entrance to the West Bank settlement on Saturday after she ran with him at the knife, according to Israeli police. Human rights groups and local campaigners are called in front of Greece communities transit restrictions as the country's every middle class border with Turkey in the wake of 2 deadly boat sinkings that left 46 migrants and refugees dead. American University student who has been detained by North Korea is being held over and then is closed in his hotel before he was scheduled to board a flight to Beijing, the China travel agency said Saturday. Google has agreed to pay £130 million in back tax sent and open on its cast by the UK tax authorities as the payment covered money owed since 2005 falls a 6-year requirement by her. Managing revenue and customs. Port-au-Prince, Haiti called off its presidential election party 2 days before it was due over concerns the next day about a sparked by the opposition candidate refused to take part in it. Process he said it was riddled with fraud. 5 years after the overthrow, longtime dictator Zaid El Abidine Ben Ali, street demonstrations against unemployment and poverty have been again shaken in the North African nation. An upstate New York village has decided to change its official logo in front of it after weeks after residents decided to keep it criticized by called a racist emblem. It's unlike a Marvel movie as top Republicans say Donald Trump's real problem is too moderate. Washington, after misplacing about 7,000 pages of documents and several months, the State Department is now asking a federal judge for more time to release. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's emails blaming the blizzard clearly slamming the D.C. area. A cop in Gainesville, Florida, responded to a call from a neighbor complaining about kids being too noisy while playing basketball street. Well up the guys and instead of chasing out, just joined in the fun. U.S. stocks ended sharply higher Friday, squatted the first weekly gain of the new year as oil futures surged investors were encouraged by hits of potential central bank stimulus in New York and Japan after a tough week for global markets. Purchases of previously owned U.S. homes rose more than projected in December, helped by part by warmer weather, wrapped up in the best year since 2006. Items on the breakfast menu of President McDonald's as how McDonald's menu is made and how it's changing. Walmart stores incorporated has reviewed its options after a federal administrative law judge ruled that the retail violated the National Labor Relations Act in its treatment of distracted employees in 2013. U.S. entrepreneur Jeff Bezos has reflown his new Shepard rocket and launched it once again in capsule briefing space. His hardware was exactly the same as used last November to reuse. Now that Zerpino help scientists discover phosphoreduction scientists from Virginia Tech have come up with a new form of phosphoreduction technology for the aerospace and wind industries, all inspired by the 11th Zerpino. Scientists from the University of California gave us some fun. Zebra straps are not for camouflage by taking the perspective of top zebra predators such as lions and spotted hyenas as researchers from the U.S. Astronaut cooks his first in space, Lydia's delight. Eve Halfback, sadly refrigerator might be a part of the massive dole recall due to listeria outbreak according to CDC. One person had died at 12 hours were hospitalized after eating packaged salad packaged under various brands. To their ends, Global AIDS Health Foundation discussion led to the mutually beneficial agreement. A 94 Minnesota doctor who worked with a Sierra Leone clinic during the pink Ebola crisis last year has become an unlikely key player in West Africa's response to malignant symptoms of patients, seemingly cured a deadly virus. Okay, take a look at New England Insurance here. Whitecap, New Jersey, working fire at 79 Island Drive. Working fire at 2.5 Story. PF, no contact ready for the MA coordination to the scene and cover. Peter Channel News Time, 8:15 is time out for a sports report on this Saturday morning here. Okay. Boston Celtics defeated the Chicago Bulls last night, 110-101. Tonight, the Boston Bruins have a game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, 7 o'clock. Game time at the Garden there. While the Celtics game with the Philadelphia 76ers has been shifted to Sunday night because of the coming snowstorm and blizzard up down in Philadelphia. Running his hands over his head to smooth it back place. David Black emerged from the visitor locker room and down center with a bit of down look in his face. What? Now you are thinking the free that maybe, just maybe. Man Harvey won him in his first 7 straight out at City Field in the Met Week with 3-8 gets. Peter Children's time is now 8:50 here on this. Saturday morning, time out for a Trevor report here, and look at that. Highways around there looking good here, but in Connecticut here, 95 on both ends from New Haven down to the New York border are slow. Wilbur Cross Parkway from New Haven all the way at the New York State border are slow. But the highways of Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine are looking good here. Let's start off around the New York City area where everything is slow around the freeways of the New York City and Northern New Jersey here. And I-87, it's the freeway is backed up from Poughkeepsie all the way down to New York City here. Long Island Expressway is slow from Riverhead all the way up to New York City. Every highway in New York City and vicinity in Long Island is backed up. And the same goes for every highway in New Jersey here. And all the highways in Philadelphia are slow, which means the Pennsylvania Turnpike is backed up from Philly all the way up to Pittsburgh here. And every highway in Pennsylvania is almost slow. But down in Maryland, D.C., it is a mess on the highway, so don't be thinking about trying to take your car out of the road due to the blizzard because it is nasty out there. Here. And highways in Virginia are slow. North Carolina highways, they are slow go here. And out in Tennessee, I-65 is slow from Bowling Green all the way past Nashville and down for Central Tennessee. Here, I-64 is slow around the Lexington, Kentucky stretch. I-75 it is slow from Knoxville all the way down for I-71 south for Cincinnati. Here, and I-70 both ends it's slow from Columbus all the way out to Pennsylvania and so this is a traffic nightmare down there in the area of the blizzard here. Alright, look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system is looking good here. Commuter rail looking good and the ferries they are looking good. Peter Chell News Stop is now 8:18 and it is time off a weather reporter and the latest radar picture on the blizzard here. Let's zoom you in and it is snowing. From Chatham coming a bunch of Martha's Vineyard, taking it straight to the down for 7 renown and coming a bunch of Connecticut and stretching it up to Springfield, Holyoke and Amherst here and zoom you out here. And it is snowing heavily from New York City down for New Jersey, down around Dover, Delaware, and down from D.C., Baltimore, and around Eastern Virginia, and stretching it out for Western Virginia, and coming a bunch of Eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, and down for Western Carolinas, and down for eastern portions of Georgia. And it's also snowed all the way down from Pennsylvania, from Philly, down for Pittsburgh, and stretching, and this is the storm right here. And it is sleeting and raining down for southeast Virginia and sleeting in northeastern central North Carolina here. And it's also raining from southeastern portions of Maryland, stretching down for 7 Delaware, stretching off the Jersey Shore here. But look at this, a dry slot. From Glasgow, Delaware, all the way down for western suburbs of Philadelphia here. So, the East Coast better be bracing for a Wizard. And here is the latest on the snowstorm. Here, with the weather advisory until 7 a.m. Sunday for inland southeastern Massachusetts, Northern Rhode Island, and Northern Connecticut. Here, with a storm warning, it is in effect for coastal. Quoted the 3 inches of Boston for north and west. Predicted 3 to 6 for South Shore, 6 to 12 inches for South Coast Cape and Islands. Here, snow increases south to north today. Blizzard warnings for Martha's Vineyard from 1 p.m. Saturday to 1 p.m. Sunday. Snow starts at noon time. I'm expecting heavy snow started at 6 p.m. tonight. Travel delays are 1-8 cancellations at Logan Airport. Amtrak coming out on a modified schedule on the northeast corner. No service south from Washington, D.C. Winds are starting to increase. Wind advisory, Cape Ann until 10 a.m. on Sunday. High wind warning, Cape Cod until 10 a.m. on Sunday. Coastal flood watch until 2 p.m. Sunday for South Shore and Cape Islands. And the non-Lancers hockey game with Durfee in Fall River has been scheduled to 4:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 28th because of the blizzard. So that was a smart move by the MIA to cancel that game and other high school sporting events around the Bay State because they don't want high school sports parents and their sons or daughters to be venturing out to the arena or the sporting venues in blinding snow and wind here. So I side with the MIA decision. Also, they don't want fans to cheer on their team to go on the road in the blinded winter storm here. Okay. We're out of the winter advisory until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Location: Northern Connecticut, Northern Rhode Island, and adjacent areas of southeast Massachusetts cities and towns. The advisory includes Hartford, Windsor Locks, Union, Vernon, Putnam, Wilmette, Taunton, Brockton, Foster, Smithfield, and Providence. Out of the top, snow accumulation of 4 to 6 inches. Air time and snow development around mid to late morning to maybe briefly heavy at times. In the afternoon, the need as gusty winds up to 35 miles an hour combined with that snow will start to blow and snow and poor visibility at times. So snow will begin to taper off after midnight here. Hazard travels with snow covered roads and poor visibilities here. Winds northeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Temperature in the lower 20s and visibility 1/4 to 1/2 at a mile at times. Whatever reminds you to issue with snow tonight says forecast development in the affected areas, but accumulations are expected to be like any snow with result in slippery conditions on treated roadways and sidewalks when temperatures below freezing. Motorists need to be especially careful of bridges overhead passes where slippery spots can easily develop here. And day 1 today tonight, winter weather advisory. Day 2 for Sunday for Friday, winter weather advisory here. And also, today's Michigan David services, Shabbat services at Michigan David in North Smithfield, Rhode Island has been canceled due to the winter storm here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, snow likely may after 11 a.m. Clouds got high about 32 degrees. No freezing about 11 to 18 miles of precipitation, 70%. Total daytime circulation 1 to 3 inches possible. Tonight, snow likely may before 11 p.m. Clouds got about 20 degrees. No from about 16 to 18 miles an hour. Gust size 39 miles an hour. Precipitation 70%. New circulation 2 to 4 inches possible. Sunday, most skies got about 34 degrees. No from about 7 to 13 miles. Gust size 34 miles an hour. Here. For Sunday night, clouds got about 18 degrees. No from about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Monday, sun sky about 36 degrees, west wind. Monday, podcast got about 26 degrees. For Tuesday, podcast got about 44 degrees. Tonight, chance of showers before 9 p.m. Most skies got about 32 degrees, chance of 30%. Wednesday, southern podcast got about 40 to about 22 degrees. And for Thursday, most southern podcast got about 34 to about 24 degrees. And for Friday, chance of snow showers, podcast got about 37 degrees. Chance of 40%. Currently in Norton, it's 34 degrees, overcast, humidity 64%. That's going to be it for the period channel. Morning news on the Saturday morning, January 23rd, 2016. I picked 2 or 3 of you. Have a good morning and a good bye today. If you're new here, I'll see you for a noontime report with the latest on the snowstorm. Have a good morning and stay safe.